Welcome back to 2K TV, Dame Lillard. I'm so excited to have you once again back on the show. Congratulations on another signature shoe, the Dame 7. This is so exciting. Tell us about the shoe.
Well, obviously, like you said, it's my 7th shoe. I'm excited.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have. Welcome, everyone. And we've got time for a quick pregame report with that. Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
White finds Porter. Now Carter, guarded by Garcia. Porter looking it over. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor. Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Bulls trail by 3. The pass to Dunn. Levine kicks to Dunn. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Carter missing. New York leading by 3. Here's Dotson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Pass to Barrett over Valentine. Barrett, no good.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Garcia passes to Barrett. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Down low. Count it from 12. Here's Ntilikina. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Carter against Garcia. And Barrett now top of the key. Shot clock at 3. Over Valentine. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Garcia against Carter. Got a piece of it. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Now here's Satoransky. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Dunn's shot's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Dotson kicks to Nilikina. Left side, Garcia. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. Dunn passes to Satoransky. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
Garcia against Carter. Garcia passes to Nilikina. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Dunn picks one up. The Knicks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Cobby's checked in for Bobby Portis.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Carter outside. And Garcia with the block. A second chance effort. A nice shot by Young.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Satoransky. Passes it to Valentine. Carter against Garcia. And it's Carter missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Garcia against Carter. Garcia inside, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
They've got R.J. Barrett, garbage man out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Peyton in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Now Garcia. 6 points for him. Well, Greg, we know what kind of energy the junior plays with on the floor. That's led to energy company Mobile One reaching out for him to be a spokesman.
And it just feels like all the Fortune 100 companies are reaching out to Junior. This guy's destined for greatness, and the offers are just rolling in.
Bulls trail by 10. Outside, White. Here's Markkanen. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
There's just a smooth element to Markkanen's game. Nice move against good defense.
Carter against Garcia. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Peyton, right side. Pass to Garcia. Rebound by the Bulls. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Here's LaVine. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line. The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harkless dishes to Garcia. Shot clock at 6. Portis trying to free himself. Garcia's shot is good. Garcia's got 10. You know, Greg, you asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
Peyton finds Portis. And here is Harkless. Right side Garcia. Over Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the Knicks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. That one is no good.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
A nice shot by Carter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Knicks leading by 5. Now the pass to Ntilikina. Back to Peyton. Right side Garcia. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. The thing that really separates White is the quickness, whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens. He's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Porter passes to White, to the paint, and stolen by Portis. And a fast break now for New York. Poked away. Porter with the steal. White wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Harkless with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And here is Harkless. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Garcia. And it's sent back by Carter. Garcia can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. That one good for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
New York's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Garcia against Carter. Garcia inside. That one goes. Count it. Garcia's got 12 points in the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Garbage man comes in for Robinson. And Bobby Portis subbed in for Randall. Chicago also making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Carter. Valentine comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine. Free throw good, Portis. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. You know, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
So for Chicago right now, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Young. Then there's Dunn. Then it's White. And it's Valentine in at the 3 spot. Garcia's shot is good. He's got 14.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Porter.
One of the things that makes Porter tough to guard, he's in constant motion.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And Porter drops them both. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And this game is done. They'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Chicago trailing here. Dunn outside. .157 left in the third quarter of the game. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
Done outside. Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Valentine for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Garcia's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Harkless with it, and Young picks him up defensively. White with the double team. Garcia's shot is good. Garcia's got 18 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Done against Barrett. The kick out to Porter. This one for 3. The shot will not fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. It's Barrett on the wing. Dunn covering. White with the double team. Heat. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Dunn, and he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Inside, and Barrett the bucket on the assist from Garcia. That's 28 points for R.J. Barrett. Porter with it. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Mo Harkless. Portis is out there with Garbage Man. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Barrett at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Dunn shot's good.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Passes to Barrett to the inside. Here's Portis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And White kicks to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
Payton passes to Garcia. In the corner, Barrett with it. But they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. That's foul number 2 for him. Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. Pass to Dunn. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
He's a deadly shot maker after setting the pick. Markkanen can roll to the cup or pop out for the jumper.
There's the pass to Barrett. Now here is Garcia. And Dunn over to help. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That will be foul number 5 on him. Payton finds Gibson.
One thing scouts knew about Chris Dunn coming in, he can guard both on the ball and in help situations.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so Garcia nails both of them. Bulls trail by 4. Dunn looking over the floor. Over Payton. Dunn misses.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Barrett, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. He kicks it to Dunn. Back to Porter. Over in the corner, White. Offensive rebound. Markkanen. The layup off target.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
That one goes in. 6 points for Elfrid Payton.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Dunn dishes to Porter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking...
Pass to Carter. There's the dish to White. Dunn right side. Out to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. And the Bulls with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Randall passes to Garcia. They now take the lead. Garcia's got 4 points this quarter.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Kobe White, and Porter subbed in for Satoransky. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
Run against Payton. And Levine comes to help. Here's Randall. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 and 12 now.
Dating back to his days at Kentucky, Randall can be counted on for big buckets.
Levine against Randall. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Levine.
If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
New York calls timeout. They're in front by 1. 104 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 104 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Levine looking around. Carter left side. Levine trying to free himself up. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Second chance shot. Here's Garcia. Money!
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's Porter outside. Rebound by Garcia.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Weber, he's checked in for Chicago.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
It's Porter outside. Got a piece of it. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hutchison. That 3 off the mark. So it's New York picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
To be their own fan.
Now, the Adidas Dame 7 isn't available until October in real life, but gamers on 2K can get them in the game right now. Now, you are the 2K21 cover athlete. Talk about that and tell us about when you got the call and when you were told that you were going to be the 2K21 cover athlete.
I'm really excited about that and honored. When I got the call, I don't remember exactly when it was, but when I got it, I was like, really?
We're the land of the free.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. We are nearly ready for the tip.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, GA. Thanks. And now the New York Knicks starters. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Ntilikina out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the... And Shaq, everyone knows you produced immediately when you came in the NBA, winning Rookie of the Year. So did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment that you recall?
Actually, but it wasn't in the NBA. The year before, we played against the greatest college team ever assembled, the UNLV Rebels. Greg Anthony, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon. What a team. We weren't supposed to win that game, but we won that game. And you know it's all about confidence. Listen, everybody can play, but the guys that have the more confidence are the guys that are going to go out there and do it. We won that game.
I had forgotten how great names on that UNLV team.
So I was saying to myself, look, if we can beat Larry Johnson, those guys, I can play with anybody in the NBA. So when I came to the NBA, I was just
confident.
Yeah, I was just really confident. But to answer your question, David Robinson and Patrick Ewing taught me that I wasn't really that good. I went to work on it.
I tell you what, though, boy, it was hard to play at LSU. It's hard to win 5 against 8.
There you go. Back to you, Ernie.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Knicks. Augustine looking around. Pass to Ross. Shot to stop the run. Orlando gets it back. Portis against Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Augustine from outside. Rebound by Garcia.
Crazy to think just how recently Junior took up basketball. We know he's a raw talent and was a football player back in high school. That's one reason why the upside is so high on him.
You know, Greg, you think of guys like Duncan and Embiid, the Dream. They all started playing basketball late as well, and Junior could follow their path. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Jack, you played on some great teams with a lot of other great players. Who stands out as maybe the best of the best you played with?
Well, I don't like to isolate these guys, but I just say I was lucky enough to have a 3 amigo set. Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, and D. Wade. And, you know, towards the end of my career, I got to play with LeBron James and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen, but I was a little too old.
I tell you, big fella, a lot of people forget just how special Penny Hardaway was because of the injury.
He was special.
Clock is at 3. Garcia can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Dotson the pass to Garcia. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garcia's got 5 points so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's time for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jonathan Isaac. David, what's the news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. He told me that the injury appears to be a strained Achilles. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
Cobbie's checked in for Bobby Portis. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Garcia, and it's Vucevic missing.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Augustine with the steal. Pass break. Here come the Magic. Augustine's running. Passes it to Bamba. Good, nice job down low. Bamba's got his second bucket. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Payton outside. Garcia against Bamba. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. the inbound, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
To the middle, it's taken away by Payton. Inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin. The Magic. Gordon's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for Carter Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine. And a new group in for the Knicks. Garcia, he's checked in for Cobb. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Damian Dotson. And it's Ntilikina in for Elfrid Payton.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with Garbage Man. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Clock at 4. Here's Fultz. Misses off the left iron. The Knicks leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Garcia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes both free throws. And Orlando has possession. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And stolen by Garcia. And a fast break now for New York. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Garcia. Barrett's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks. Outside Fournier. And they pick up 2.
And I like the size that Fournier has as a shooting guard. Actually, great size. I mean, he's more than ready to take advantage of that when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Garcia. And it's Orlando. With the rebound, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And so he hits both. The Knicks leading by 5. And there's the pass to Harkless. And here's Barrett. 33 points last game.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Al Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. And it's in there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Magic making a change here. Bamba's checked in. The Magic trail by 3. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Here's Garcia. They can't stop the run with that one. Orlando's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Ross. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Here's Garcia. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Bamba against Portis. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ntilikina passes to Garcia. Now the dish to Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Right side, Fournier. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Bobby's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Garbage man comes in for Julius Randle. Bobby Portis is checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Peyton in for Frank Ntilikina. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Barrett. Right side, Garcia. Pass to Portis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross kicks to Vucevic. Hits the jumper in space. Vucevic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being a leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
Here's Barrett. Here's Garcia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Fultz, he's checked in for Carter Williams. Fultz, the pass to Augustine. Vucevic with it. Out to the wing. Passes it to Augustine. Over Payton. It's rebounded by New York.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
That puts them in the lead. Cobb's got 10.
A relentless effort from Cobb. Not about to let the contact hold him back from that finish.
Fultz with the ball. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now here's Ross. The pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Augustine.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man, you know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Garcia. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Ross finds Fultz. Back to Ross. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. 11 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, the offensive arsenal of Vucevic, fantastic. When he's rolling like this, watch out.
Payton dishes to Garcia, and it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his 1st foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's off on the 1st.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
The Knicks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. Here's Augustine. Pass to Gordon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Count that one. Vucevic has got 12 points here in the 2nd half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And he gets the bucket. 17 points for Garbage Man.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. 1:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Ross with it, defended by Portis. Fultz looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon kicks to Ross. From 18 feet away.
Merciless denial by Cobb, using all of his physical abilities to shut them down.
Here's Garcia. Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. The lead is 2. Pass to Ross. Now here's Fultz. And here's Gordon. To the inside. Vucevic gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Garcia. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Ross. No good with the elbow jumper. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders. For Orlando. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. New York trailing. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Cobb. Wayne Ellington is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Garcia in at the 5 spot. No good from Ross.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
To the paint. Poke loose. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Ross with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Neal. Ntilikina. Second shot opportunity. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
That free throw good from Randall.
You know, it takes young guys a little while to figure it out, and after 4 up-and-down seasons with the Lakers, Julius Randle joined New Orleans in 2018, busted out for over 20 points per game with the Pelicans.
Fournier with the ball, guarded now by Harkless. Now here's Ennis, guarded closer. The Magic again can hit. Knicks trail by 7. Barrett for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Ennis dishes to Fultz. Clark the pass to Ennis. Vucevic down low. He's against Garcia. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Garcia against Vucevic. Here's Randall. Passes it to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Randall.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Outside Fournier. Kicks it to Vucevic. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Vucevic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Barrett for three. It gets rebounded by Ennis.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the pass to Clark. Vucevic trying to get open. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Terrence Ross comes in for James Ennis. And here's Fultz. 1:57 left in the game. He can't hit that time. And New York the other way now. Pass to Randall. Dishes to Barrett. Garcia against Vucevic. To the middle. Ross with the steal. Fournier. He dishes it to Ross. Bamba with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
So he gets them both. New York calls timeout. They're down by 10. 1:16 left. Play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They dropped two straight leading into this one and did not want to lose three in a row. Ross on the wing. He kicks it to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. Now here's Harkless. Vucevic defending. Here's Garcia. Trying to get open is Randall. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Garcia. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Feeds to Garcia. Shoots over Vucevic. Garcia can't get it to go. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fultz against Garcia. Pass to Ross. Shot from the wing. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guy?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's Garcia, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. DJ Augustine picks one up. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And a Tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. So the Magic win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.